Hey guys, I got a request to do a video of kind of what I'm rolling with this summer with the band O.A.R. So this is Monitor World, put together by the talented Michael Larcey of ML Sound in Cleveland. The whole rig revolves around this Pro X, which is Midas's latest and greatest console. This is the Pro X here. Lots of colorful lights and such. So all the brains for the Pro X reside in what they call the Neutron, which is this unit here. There is a Neutron both for myself and also for front of house. So all the DSP and in and out happens in these units here. Obviously we have lots of inputs, wireless, a bunch of guitars, some horns, and some vocals. And then this is Midas's new 431 stage box splitter head amp monster. Really cool 5-way split, separate head amps, cool features. You can select a channel and listen to it with your headphones or a cue box. There's also a unamplified isolated output for like a record truck or something like that, which is really neat. So both Larcey and I, front of house, and I have our own. So we have 2 and 2, so we're completely independent. We're not sharing head amps. We're not doing any gain sharing or anything like that. Underneath the console here, this sled out of the console goes to this 152, which is basically an in and out box, which distributes signal to this processor, which just takes care of our wedges on the stage, and also we have some plates on the stage, which I'll show you, and for the drummer, a seat or a thumper, and also a bass fill. In here is all the transmitters for the PSM 1000s. This 152, very similar. It's just another in and out box that distributes signal to all of those. And we've got Shure's new, really cool antenna splitter here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's an 8-channel unit, but you can also put another unit into it and merge it into one output. So obviously I have 10 channels of ears I have to get out to the DAC, but I only have 8 channels of splitter happening. So we have another splitter from Sennheiser that we use, and just 2 units from that, which are the lower 2. And then I just jam that into the second input here, and then one output to my antenna. I'll take you around the back. But first, we got ears here, so obviously PSM 1000. We use J&H and Roxanne are the models that most of the guys are using, just different colors and different styles, but I'm pretty sure we're all consistent with the Roxanne model. They do sound great. Here we've got just usual microphones and such. Here's the kind of cool tuba or sousaphone actually mount that I came up with that I posted a while ago about. We put some dual lock inside the bell of the sousaphone and just stick this in there so it stays with the horn, so we don't have to gaff tape it every day, and this just goes right down to the bell and it survives. John Lampley's excellent dancing. So I'll take you around the back of the rack. You can see it's kind of dark back here, but this is where all of the sub-snakes come in here, and also anything going to my desk, and then front of house has an analog snake that's just really carrying comm and some other items, but that's what that is. And here are the back of the Neutrons, which you probably can't see very well, but those are the brains for the consoles, and basically front of house sends me just a Cat5 snake, and our consoles are actually connected together so we can send signals to one another easily. Here is the back of the 5-way splitters, head amps. Obviously you see all the inputs coming in. 2 for me, 2 for front of house. Pretty straightforward. I use a wireless workbench to do all the coordination every day, which sometimes can be a challenge. Antennas, I just use standard paddle antennas, and obviously back there are the receiving antennas. Don't forget to put your transmitting antenna in front of your receiving antennas. Right now we're set up for the support act right now, the Hunts. Great band, so check them out if you get a chance. By the way, we're at the beautiful Ravinia venue today, just outside of Chicago. And they got a really great drum set, by the way. Check that out. Pretty neat. I said earlier about the plates that we use. Bass player Benj is over here, and these plates that we have are, if you want to think of them as kind of like vibrating transducers, there's basically drivers in there, or kind of speakers of some sort in there that vibrate and gives the player the feeling of the kick drum without having to put a bunch of kick drum either in his ears or in his bass or drum fill there. And it works really well, so we just power that off of a couple amplifiers, but the manufacturer does have their own proprietary amp and processor for that. Let's see, anything else I can show you? Obviously the drummer has a seat there with a thumper built in, so he's feeling the kick drum also without having to have a bunch of kick drum on the deck. Kind of cool feature that Mike Larcey came up with, front of house engineer came up with, is this switch, which allows the keyboard player to switch on and off the click in his ears without me getting in the middle of it. You know, if he wants more click, and it's a very important part of the show, and I'm working on another musician at the time, he just can easily just hit his foot switch and turn his click off if he doesn't want it anymore, or on if he does want it. That's kind of it. That's Lanky over here. He's stringing some guitars up. He's got his hands full every day with many, many, many guitars. Great pedal board. I think that's kind of it. So I hope this answers some questions from some people about kind of what I'm using and rolling with. Any questions, just please let me know and I'll do my best to answer it. Have a great holiday weekend, and I hope to see you all sometime soon. All right, bye.